Hello, Thea. Good afternoon. Kamusta ka?
Okay naman po.
Okay na lang. Ready na tayo for discussion, lectures, and for new learning sa mga susunod na oras. So, okay lang ba yun sa'yo? Okay, so yun, napag-discuss naman natin
Hmm,
noon na
opo.
gagawa tayo ng pag-aaralan natin yung tamang pagkain ng mga mga healthy foods, especially fruits and vegetables, at yung overall diet mo for your well-being. So, okay ka naman ngayon and magsisimula na tayo. So, bago tayo magsimula, let's pray muna. So, ulit nga, dapat yung maganda. 3:20 tapos na tayo ah. Okay. Dapat yung interactive. Oo,
Okay.
mag-oo ka, ganun. Mukha naman ako maputla dito. Go na. So,
Nag-lipstick pa talaga. Ayun.
okay, go na. So, hello, Thea. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon po.
So, ngayon, ready ka na for your new learning experience. And for the last month, we discussed about your about your health issues regarding sa iyong diet and um, pag-consume mo ng mga junk foods and um, interventions para maging okay yung diet mo. So, ngayon, mag-start na tayo for our lectures. And I hope you're ready to listen to me, to internalize all the key points, the lessons that we're going to talk about. And are you ready na ba?
Opo.
Okay, so before we start, let's pray muna and sana maging okay yung internet natin and yung overall discussion. So, pray muna tayo, Thea. Let's pray.
Hmm.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so
Hmm.
much for this opportunity, for the day that you have given to us. I'm praying for the wisdom and knowledge and for your guidance and strength to be instilled in our hearts and minds today as we discuss and learn about the proper health diet and I hope that this lesson will be a life teaching to my client, to my student, Thea, and I'm praying that the lesson that I will be teaching to her will be good enough to understand, for her to understand it. Forgive the sins that we have committed against. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I'm just gonna share my share screen. So, ayan. Okay. So, nakikita mo ba yung share screen ko?
Hmm.
Okay. So, again, I'm your Sorry. So again, I'm your health educator, Princess Jeniel G. Bangis, and ayon, first year nursing again. I'm just gonna introduce myself to you. Okay? First year nursing, and I choose you to be my client, and yung issue natin is, yung health issue mo is about eating. Okay, kasi mahilig tayo sa pagkain eh, di ba? So, ayan, eating tayo. And I know that mahilig ka daw mag-consume ng junk foods, di ba? Oh, okay. So, yan. Ready na tayo makinig?
Hmm.
Okay, so, ngayon, for our first lesson, I will I will discuss about timing is everything and why eating on regular schedule supports our overall well-being. So ito yung naging magiging first topic natin kasi based sa issues natin na record, kailangan nating kailangan kong ma-explain. I need to explain to you the importance of eating on regular meals and breakfast. Kasi, sabi mo on the previous, interview, hindi ka kumakain sa tamang oras, di ba? So, ayan. Eating on regular schedule. So, ay, sorry. Okay, ayan. So, of course, many people focus, kasi tayo, 'di ba? Mahilig tayong mag-ano yung mamili ng pagkain every morning. Paggising natin sa umaga, nagiging picky tayo sa mga kinakain natin,
Hmm.
'di ba? And oftentimes, we forgot to eat on the right time. Especially as students, 'di ba? Late na tayo gumising minsan if wala tayong pasok. And minsan, like most majority ng mga students is hindi kumakain sa tamang oras, 'di ba? Tama ba? And ang pagkain ng meal
Hmm.
sa tamang oras, nakakaapekto to sa physical natin, sa pag-iisip natin. So, nakakaapekto yung timing natin ng pagkain, ng breakfast, ng lunch, ng dinner, sa overall well-being natin. Gets ba? And yung pagtama at yung pagkain natin sa tamang oras, sinusuportahan nito yung natural rhythm ng katawan natin. Kumbaga, may clock kasi yung katawan natin. So, may timing yung katawan natin. Like, alam ng katawan natin kung kailan tayo nagugutom, kung kailangan natin ng makakain kasi we need energy. 'Di ba? And also to add that, we eat breakfast or we eat foods para magkaroon tayo ng energy, 'di ba? So like for example, in the morning, hindi tayo kumain ng breakfast. What will be our energy level? So, 'di ba, wala tayong gana, parang gutom tayo, ganun, 'di ba? Like kapag hindi tayo nakapagkain ng breakfast. So that's why meal timing is important, especially breakfast. Kasi it will be the source of our energy and strength sa buong araw. Pero oftentimes, many people they neglect it. Nakakalimutan and dun sumasablay. And you as a student, yun yung problem natin na kailangan i-solusyonan. So, circadian rhythm and eating. So, ano ba yung circadian rhythm natin? Ito yung timing sa katawan natin, Teya. Sa katawan natin na nagsisignal yung katawan natin sa brain natin na ay kailangan ko nang kumain, nagugutom na ako. Kasi wala na tayong energy. Kaya kumukulo, 'di ba? So, Sabi dito, if you can see, nakikita mo ba yung ano, yung screen naman? Nakikita mo? Okay, nakikita mo. So, yun nga, the body follows at 24, yung circadian rhythm, ito yung body natin. Sa loob ng 24 hours, yun nga, yun yung uh, timing sa katawan natin wherein yung sleep, yung timing natin sa sleep, yung metabolism and hunger signals na nagsisirculate sa body natin. Nagbibigay ito ng paalala sa atin na ay kailangan ko nang matulog kasi pagod na ako eh. Ay kailangan ko nang kumain kasi I need energy. And yung metabolism natin, ito yung kung paano niya nabe-breakdown ito sa ma-breakdown ito hanggang maubos tong energy natin na kinain natin from the meal. Okay? Eating in alignment with this rhythm helps the body function properly. So, remember that eating on time, nakakapag-help ito sa rhythm ng katawan natin para mag-function ng properly. Kasi kapag wala tayong hindi tayo we don't usually do the proper eating on time. Our circadian rhythm ano, is affected. Na ano to, kaya di ba nagkakasakit tayo, wala tayong gana, damage na yung katawan natin. So possibly, it will damage our rhythm, our natural clock sa katawan natin. So, ayun nga, ito na yung epekto. A while ago, I told you some of the effects of irregular meal timing. So, yun nga, nasisira niya yung metabolism sa katawan natin, hindi, kumbaga, affected yung pag-process ng mga energy, pagtrabaho ng metabolism sa loob ng katawan natin, naapektuhan yun. Possibly, kapag we don't eat on the right timing sa meal natin, magkaka-develop tayo ng mga cardiovascular diseases like heart attack, taba sa puso, kasi syempre, I mean, you will be a risk of cardiovascular diseases kasi walang proper, I mean, damage na yung proper na na rhythm sa katawan natin kasi hindi tayo kumakain sa tamang oras eh. So, everything is affected and by that, it follows up everything sa katawan natin. Kapag hindi tayo kumain sa tamang oras, everything is affected. It follows up everything like cardiovascular diseases and increased risk of obesity. Kasi nga, hindi na nare-regulate yung metabolism. I mean, sira na yung metabolism sa katawan natin. Kaya, we are possibly, have a increased risk of obesity and diabetes as well. Okay? Understood ba? So, yun yun. So, if we talk about the effects of irregular meals, we have to know the importance of eating regular meals. Bakit siya importante? Um, kasi nga, nami-maintain, kapag kumain tayo ng meals kasi, of course, paggising natin sa umaga, nag-breakfast agad tayo. Of course, for the rest of the day, we utilize the energy that we've got from the meal that we eat. Breakfast, and then lunch, dinner, until pag-uwi natin sa bahay after the long day na naging productive tayo ng mga ginawa, naubos na yung energy natin, na-utilize. So, by that, the energy level is being regulated. And then, if we eating in regular meals, we are, hindi tayo basta-basta nagugutom or basta kain ng kain. Remember that Ellen G. White stated that eating between meals is not really encouraged, di ba? That's why Ellen G. White also supported na eating on regular meals is important. Kapag kumain ka ng breakfast, that's all. Huwag ka na kumain in between meals, di ba? By that, hindi ka mag-overeat and hindi ka magugutom ng sobra-sobra. And of course, if we eat on the regular meals, it supports our digestion na Yun nga, yung metabolism sa digestion, sa digestion natin, na process, it is also being healthy, nare-regulate siya. Walang problema na tayo makukuha doon. And, of course, it will improve our focus and concentration. Sa school kasi, 'di ba, kapag umaga, we don't eat our breakfast. Oftentimes, we are like, the brain is like flying. We don't have any focus on concentration. Parang gutom tayo, like we want to, nagkikrave tayo sa ano. Kasi nga, we don't eat on the proper time meal. So, yun nga, I told you that start the day with breakfast. Okay? Understood ba? So, kapag kakain tayo ng breakfast, this is a reminder for us that eat within 2 hours after waking up. So, for example, gumising ka ng 5 o'clock. By 7 o'clock, kakain ka na. Kasi, of course, you have to prepare. Uh, you have to prepare and yun, kumain ka sa ah, ganong time, okay? Remember, even I just want to share this to you. A long time ago, yung mga Asian people back then, they prepare their meals like 2 hours nagpe-prepare sila ng meals, 'di ba, kapag kagising na nila. And then kumakain na lang sila after 2 hours, 'di ba, or like after a couple of hours because they have to ano, tawag dito, mag-harvest or it's either manghuli ng isda and they have to cook, 'di ba? And that's when the time they will eat na, kapag luto na yung kanin. Kasi for the next hours that they woke up, they prepare, okay? Doon pa lang sila nagpe-prepare. So ideally, start the day with breakfast when you wake up. Pagtapos ng 2 hours, kumain ka na. Ganon. And then, yun nga, reminder for us that breakfast helps break the overnight fast, provide energy for the day, and support our metabolism. Overnight fast kasi, syempre, natutulog tayo for the rest of the night. Hindi gumagamit yung katawan natin ng ng energy. So, it's like fasting, ganon. So, ayun, example ng breakfast na pwede mong kainin sa umaga is eggs, yogurt, fruit, whole grains. So, later on, I will discuss about particularly about the foods, vegetables, or fruits that we will be eating sa meals natin. So, yan lang muna yung mga example. Ayan, eat every 3 to 4 hours. Kasi I told you before that Ellen G. White, she said that don't eat between meals, di ba? So, yan, read with me. Recommended meal pattern: breakfast, morning snack, lunch, after snack, dinner. And yung benefits: maintain stable blood sugar, prevent feeling irritable or dizzy due to hunger. Remember, you told me before that you are irritable. Mabilis kang mairita, di ba? Tas lagi kang galit, ganon, ginawang open forum yung Zoom. Pero yun, kasi nga hindi ka kumakain sa tamang oras and yung mga kinakain mo puro junk foods, di ba? Sinermonan sa Zoom. Joke lang. Kakat ko yan. Ay, or baka hindi ko na ito kakat. Baka kita to ni Ma'am Orbe. Okay. So, sample daily meal schedule. Example, kapag ka 6 o'clock to 9:45 a.m., breakfast mo na yon. Tapos 11 to 10, konting snack. Pero I don't know bakit, tanggalin siguro natin to, sorry. 9 p.m. lunch, and then 3 to 4, snack na siya. Then 6:30, dinner. Okay, understood ba? So, ito na yung tips natin. We're almost done, okay? Tips for healthy meal timing. Avoid skipping meals. Ayun, kasi most of the time as a student na, nagsiskip tayo ng meals, di ba? Eat balanced meals with protein, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats. Listen to your body's hunger cues. So remember, sa book ni Daniel, 'di ba sila Daniel, ano bang kinakain nila during, kasi kasing edad mo lang sila nung Babylonian Empire captured them. Ginawa silang kinain doon nila Daniel is most likely proteins, 'di ba? And whole grains such as legumes, mga peas, fruits and vegetables. And never silang kumain ng mga inoffer ng mga Babylonians sa kanila, such as nowadays, it is considered as junk foods. Okay? So, yun dapat yung meals natin. So, in conclusion, meal timing is important part of healthy eating. Okay ba? Kasi kapag kumain tayo ng sa tamang oras, Althea, Vanessa, we utilize and support our energy in the right levels. 'Di ba? Nagagamit natin 'yun sa tama. Hindi yung kakain tayo ng gabi na lang tapos matutulog tayo, 'di ba? So asan dun saan natin nagagamit yung energy dun sa pagtulog? Kaya pag siguro pagising natin, parang pagod tayo eh, parang gusto pa natin matulog kasi kumain tayo ng gabi na late. Kumakain tayo ng late sa gabi. Yung energy na 'yon is hindi natin siya nagagamit sa sa usually na ginagawa natin within the day. And that's why our body is being disrupted kasi the energy being stored while we are sleeping is nagagamit siya. Kaya pagkagising natin, parang pagod tayo. Well, it means that it doesn't support our metabolism sa katawan natin. So it is not the right time. And I will say that meal timing is important. And of course, it supports overall well-being natin. So, a simple habit like eating on time can improve both physical and mental health. Keep on this mind because you're still young. We have to eat on the right time, especially sa mental natin kasi it is being the first one who is being affected and everything will follows, okay? So, ayun lang naman and I hope that you learned something and from that, we will have a quiz. May quiz tayong gagawin, question and answer, okay? Because test pala, may test ikaw na gagawin. Later on, I will give to you the test. And you will have to, you know, screenshot mo yun sa akin, send mo sa akin. So right now, we will now discuss about healthy breakfast for weight loss. Okay, wait lang. Bakit weight loss to? Okay. Okay, dito muna tayo. Tayo, where are you? Bakit nag-blackout? Okay, so eto na tayo. We will now identify the basic food groups, okay? And during elementary, can you recall some of the basic food groups and differentiate it? Can you? Pwede mo bang i-identify mo na?
Yung,
Yung basic food groups such as go, grow, and glow. So, we're just having a preview lang. Like recall, active recall tayo ngayon. We will now see if kung ano yung natanda mo. There's no right and wrong answer here, okay? Sabihin mo lang.
Uy,
Like,
nakalimutan ko na yan. Bata pa ako noon.
okay, it's fine, it's fine. Go, sabihin mo lang.
Okay, go. May choices ba? Di ba yung go sa ano yan? Sa Cortis. Passion. Ay, sige. Sa grow, ang naalala ko lang dyan. Yan ba yung migraines?
Sige, go lang.
Ah, wait lang, hindi kita marinig. Saan yung ano? Sa group yung milk? I forgot.
Okay, basta yon. So, in 10 minutes, mag-end yung ano natin, yung call natin. Just, mag-ano ka na lang ulit. Join ka na lang ulit, okay? The basic food groups. So, earlier, sabi mo, you cannot recall. You cannot, barely mo lang siya ma-remember. Narinig mo ako?
Ah, sa foods ba? Ano ba yung gusto mo ano ito sa yung food
Okay.
i-categorize ko sila
So, there are
or yung
three,
meaning?
okay. So, merong three groups, basic food groups. And yun ay go, grow, and glow. So, during elementary, di ba, ito yung topic nyo and parang dun mo lang siya natutunan, di
Hmm.
ba? So, ngayon, we will now magda-dive in tayo sa tatlong groups na to. Okay? So, first sa group natin is the go foods. Sabi mo, ito yung mga grains, di ba? So, we will see kung tama ba. So, can you read it for me, Thea? Inutusan talaga.
Okay, go.
Yung malakas sa baka kasi hindi
Go
marinig sa
foods
record.
for starters.
Yung maayos.
Magsa-start na ako.
Sige.
Go foods. Go foods for starters are called as such because they provide energy to keep kids active and on the go. Hence the name Go are taken. Examples of this type of food groups are bread, rice, cereals, and other foods that primarily provides carbohydrates. Children lacking in this food group may tire easily and feel weak.
Okay, so thank you. So, tama yung sabi mo, ito yung mga grains. And dahil dyan, meron kang prize, ha? Ginawang bata talaga. Charis, okay. So,
Oh, sige,
kasi,
dapat ka
okay.
mamaya.
So, kasi sa meal natin, Teya, dapat kompleto yan, yung tatlong groups na yan. Dapat sa meal natin, for example, I mean, eto, kapag sa meal natin, dapat tatlo yung makikita natin doon na group. Unang makikita natin doon is, and unang nasa plate natin is the go foods. Yun yung mga rice, breads, at more on carbohydrates. Kasi, di ba, ano ba ang carbohydrates? It is, those foods that are carbohydrates are the one who are providing us energy, di ba? That's why, sabi dyan, yung pag hindi tayo nakakain ng foods, uh, go foods, such as, yun nga, rice, bread, or cereals, we get tired easily. Wala tayong energy. Wala tayong na-store na energy, di ba? So, yun yung go foods natin. Yun yung primarily provide us energy sa umaga. Okay, so we talk about breakfast a while ago. And now, kapag magbe-breakfast tayo, dapat we will include go foods. Okay ba? So, ayan, ito yung mga examples ng
Mm.
go foods. And you're correct, grains talaga. Very good. Naalala mo pa. Basic knowledge. Grains are go foods and they help us, yun nga, pag may go foods tayo na in-include sa meal natin, it will help us na magkaroon ng energy, di ba? Magamit natin to. Yung alam mo yung pagpupunta tayo ng school, ma-energize talaga tayo. Like, ang kulit-kulit natin. Yun, kasi they are rich in energy. Yun yung rice, may pasta, rice cereals, yan mga cereals, sweet potatoes. Yan, nabalitaan kong hindi ka mahilig dyan. Joke. Wheat, pancakes, bread. Yan yung mga example ng Go Foods. Now, for the second group is the grow foods. Sige nga, without looking sa PPT, ano yung grow foods? Grow. In one word. Uy, kailangan mo mag-participate. Sabihin sa akin, hindi nag-interactive yung...
In one word,
Oh,
okay, with no looking at the PPT, ano,
ano?
Go Foods help you, ano, sa energy.
Go, uni.
Alam ko sa energy
Oh,
yun.
sige. Energy pa rin. So
Sabi mo go.
when we say grow foods, parang mabilis na lang siya ma-understand kasi
Ano
grow
ba yung
daw.
tinatanong mo? Go or grow?
Grow
Ano
na
ba yung,
tayo.
ano yung tinatanong mo? Grow or go?
Uy, nakikinig ka ba sa
Grow na
PPT?
ba? Akala ko go eh.
Ay, nakikinig ka ba?
Oo.
Okay, grow na
Hindi ko lang
tayo
kasi
kasi tapos
marinig
na
na
tayo sa
maayos
go.
yung grow mo. Kasi, grow.
Okay, tapos na tayo sa go. Let's go on out sa grow foods.
Ano?
When we say grow foods, ito yung, syempre, from the word itself, grow. ano ba yung nagpapa-grow
Yeah.
sa katawan natin? Kasama na dito yung sa structure natin para lumaki, tumangkad. Di ba, of course, the bones, the muscles, and everything that has to
Proteins.
do, yes, with the stress, yun, sa pag-grow natin. Pag kumain tayo ng mga grow foods kasi, ito yung
Milk.
nagpapatulong sa atin para lumakas yung buto natin, yung mental function natin. Siyempre, lumalaki to eh. I mean, joke lang. I mean, our brain are are capable of such things na makapag-restore ng madami. So, it eventually growing din, di ba? So, under this category are protein-rich foods. So, remember, kapag sa grow foods, ito yung mga protein na ha, mga protein na foods. A while ago, the go foods, more on carbohydrate siya, di ba? Kasi energy eh. Kapag grow foods naman, foods to
Mm.
na rich in protein kasi they help us grow. Grow na siya for strength while the go is for the energy. Ito yung mga foods, protein-rich foods such as meat. Di mahilig ka sa meat like chicken, fish, ayan. Meat, eggs, fish, dairy products such as milk. Yun yung mga grow foods natin ha. So, yun, more on growth development kapag kumain tayo ng grow. And remember, mabilis lang siya ma-remember kasi from the word itself, grow. So, ito yung mga examples nun. Ayan, you can see in the screen yung mga milk. Kasi
Tama
alam ko
ako,
hindi
milk.
ka mahilig daw sa milk. 'Di ba? Hindi ka mahilig sa milk, hindi ka umiinom ng ano. Ano bang iniinom mo? Kape. Yan tayo eh. Joke lang. Ako yun. Ako pala yun.
Ikaw
Milk,
nagkakape.
yan.
Nakita yata sa dorm.
Cheese. Cheese pala is a source of protein. Yogurt, yan. Chicken meat, mga beef, egg, pork, beans. Yan yung nagpapastrength ng ating mga buto. Okay? Wag yung mga ano, joke lang.
Mm.
So, for the last na, kasi malapit na tayong matapos, glow foods. Okay. From the word itself, glow, ano yung mga foods na para bang nagpapaglow sa atin. Di ba remember, wala tayong nabanggit na mga fruits and vegetables. Of course, dito na yun. Sa glow foods na yun. It falls under the glow foods. Okay?
Mm. Mga
So sabi
vitamins.
dito, the glow foods, kasi syempre, siguro siguro sa akin sa pag-understanding ko, ang glow foods, ito yung never mind, basahin ko na lang yung pipit. Okay, glow foods, ito yung mga foods na nagpapa-strength, nagsusupport sa immune system natin. Okay, pero bakit kaya glow foods, no? Glow. Dahil ba it help us mag-glow yung skin natin or ano? So, let's see. So, pag kumain tayo ng glow foods, it helps our immune system to be strong. Kasi, when our immune system is strong, it protects us against from the sickness, mga diseases, di ba? And, ayun nga, tama pala. Tama yung hula ko. Glow foods
Mm.
are also the one who enhances the quality of our skin, nag-glow siya, 'di ba? I heard na kapag kumain daw ng ng tomato, yun daw yung nagpapaglow nagpapaputi daw, 'di ba? 'Di ba? So yun yung example. Fruit yun eh, yung tomato. So, yun, vegetables, belong siya sa mga glow foods. Kasi ay, hindi pala. Vegetables and fruits. Kasi they are the ones who are rich in the vitamin A, C, E, B6. Mag-read ka na lang din ng PPT. Parang kung saan ka nakatingin. Charles. Zinc and folic acid like apples, oranges, dalandan. Parang ano eh, parang lumilipad yung isip eh. Hindi nakatingin. Joke lang. Dalandan, bananas, avocados, papayas, and pineapple. So, I heard na hindi ka daw, ay hindi, sabi dito sa record kasi, hindi ka kumakain ng mga
Hoy,
prutas.
kumakain na ako.
Ay, sabi mo dito, yung minsan
Anong
ka lang
record?
kumain.
Maling record ata yan eh.
May record nga. At okay, yun yung mga glow foods natin, ha? Ah, glow foods, vegetables and fruits yun. Okay, easy to remember siya kasi it helps us na
Mm.
sabi dito, basahin ko na lang. To make children appreciate eating these foods. Ayun, kailangan kasi syempre malaki ka na, nasa dorm ka, hindi naman natin kasama yung parents natin. Mag-ano ka na lang daw, mag-cut ka na lang daw ng mga sabi nito, such a such as cutting them into unique shapes or playing up the colors to liven up the dishes. Kasi syempre, wala ka namang interest sa mga prutas. Gawin mo na lang heart yon. Joke lang. Ikakat ko to, ikakat ko to. I mean, eto na nga, in conclusion, the Go Foods, carbohydrates siya, ha? Energy. The Grow Foods
Mm.
are protein foods para to sa mga bones
For
natin.
grow and improvement.
Very good. Dahil dyan may star ka. Char. And then, lastly, the Glow Foods, fruits and vegetables sila. Because they are rich in
Pang-strengthen
vitamins.
ng...
Yes, sa vitamins naman sila. Okay? So, yon. I hope you remember it. Naalala mo yon and madali na lang. Ayan, ito pala. Hindi pa pala siya last, ano. Ito yung mga example ng mga glow foods. Ayan, squash, cauliflower, more on ano talaga siya, no, fruits and vegetables. Yan, di ba? May corn din, may
Mm.
kangkong, and
Mm.
ayan, cucumber. So, yan yung mga example. And then, before we end, familiar ka ba, di ba? During elementary, ah, nag naturo to sa atin about the food pyramid, 'di ba? So, as we can see here,
Mm.
pinakataas yung mga nasa pinakataas ng pyramid yung mga pang-energy ano talaga, the Go Foods. Then sumunod dito yung
Yeah.
the Glow Foods, mga fruits and vegetables
Mm.
natin. And then the last is the Grow. Yan,
Mm.
yung mga dairy natin. Yan, mga oil, protein,
Mm.
sweets. Wala tayo dito nakitang candy. Joke. More on ano siya, ganyan. So, I hope
Mm.
na ma-remember mo to ng maigi and ma-apply mo ito. So, sa activity natin, Teya, mamaya, isisend ko sa'yo, screenshot mo na lang. Ang
Mm.
activity na gagawin natin ngayon is, i-identify natin. Let's see if naintindihan mo yung topic natin ngayon. So, in your own words na lang, hindi ko na kita papasulatin para mabilis tayo matapos by 4 o'clock. Can you identify and differentiate go, grow, and glow foods? And yun nga, magbigay ka ng example and since we talk about the meal
Okay.
timing earlier, paano mo siya maa-apply sa regular meal timing mo ng pagkain ng meal sa tamang oras, ha? Basta yun. Lakasan mo ba kasi hindi to
Okay,
marinig.
yung una, differentiate. Differentiate, go. Ha? Una
Oo,
is differentiate, go, grow, and glow.
yes.
Yung go is for uh, your energy sa body. Yung glow is for strengthening the body. Tama ba? Like giving vita katawan. Tapos yung grow is for your body, for your improvement sa body and growth.
Mm.
Examples ng go is grains, bread, wheat, rice, pancakes. Tapos yung grow is milk, yogurt, protein. Tapos yung glow is vegetables and fruits. Tapos kung paano to ma-apply sa like meal planning is sa morning breakfast, dapat dapat light lang. So may fruits dyan, pwedeng may pancakes or bread. Then sa lunch, yun na may protein ka dapat. Like yun na yung heavy meal mo sa lunch. May protein, may grains, which is rice, and then yogurt or milk. Tapos, sa dinner naman, yun na yung hindi ka dapat mag-heavy meal sa dinner. Pwedeng maggulay ka lang.
Okay. Very good. And to add on, kapag sa breakfast pala natin, dapat, I think, may pagka-heavy meal din siya. Like the foods that are carbohydrates. Kasi by that, sa umaga,
That will give you energy.
yes, exactly.
Oo, meron akong sinabing carbs doon. Carbs nga.
Okay.
Sabi ko nga carbs.
Okay, very good. So, dahil pasado ka sa evaluation, charis, dahil okay na, you understand our objectives. Ngayon, we achieved our objectives. Ngayon, we will now proceed sa next lecture natin. So, tapos na natin ma-identify, we already finished identifying and differentiating the go, grow, and glow foods and the importance of eating regular meals and breakfast. Now, we will analyze and really understand the daily meals using the go, grow, and glow food. So earlier, I asked you how you will integrate the two lessons that we discussed. Kasi para, syempre, may overview na tayo ng next discussion natin ngayon, which is ngayon, the daily meals na kinakain natin. Ano bang meals natin sa 24 hours? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner lang, di ba? So, saan magpo-fall under yung mga go, grow, and glow foods?
Hmm.
Okay, so yun yung anihin natin ngayon, malalaman natin ngayon. So, bakit ba kailangan natin maintindihan to? Kasi syempre, damage na yung pagkain natin sa tamang oras, di ba? Kahit ako din, as your educator. Siyempre, ang daily meals natin, of course, naapektuhan dito yung energy levels natin eh. Sa energy levels natin from the moment that we wake up until pagtapos ng day natin. And it also affects, yung pagkain natin ng meals, it also affects our growth and our overall health, di ba? Pag hindi natin tawag dito, when our meal timing is affected, everything will follow up. Everything will, I mean, madadamage sunod-sunod. Yung health natin, possibly magkakaroon tayo ng sakit, risk tayo sa mga sakit. So, importante na malaman natin to, maintindihan natin to ng maigi kasi by that, we are maintindihan natin what are the balanced diet na kailangan natin kainin or tawag dito, gawin, ha? Okay? Yung sa diet natin para maging balance.
Hmm.
So, also to know the right nutrients para sa ating katawan. Kasi sabi mo dito sa record natin na you are struggling. Okay, may ano ka? May tanong ka.
Pwede
Ba't ka
magsalita.
nagta-
Pwede mo to i-cut.
Oh, sige, sige. O baka mag-ano na to baka na
Cut
to.
mo to ba?
Ano lang naman, baka mamaya. Joke lang. Ano yan?
Pwede magsalita. Hanggang anong oras tayo? Ang tagal naman ng slide na to.
4 o'clock.
Uy, ang
4
dami mong
o'clock nga,
slide. Uy,
kailangan
maliit
na ito
nila attention
matapos daw.
span ko. O go,
Tapos hindi pala naka-record
o
na, edi
go.
ulitin natin to.
Okay,
Wait
go
lang,
na
magpipicture
naka-record.
nga ako. Parang, what if mag-record din ako dito, just in case hindi siya na-record talaga. So, okay, ayan. Okay. So, yun nga. Okay ba? Gets ba? Iintindihan ba? Nasasabayan mo ba ako? Okay. So, yun.
Hmm.
So, we all know that Go, Grow, and Glow foods, these three basic groups, are essential sa atin, di ba? And we are thankful that foods are being categorized kasi we are guided and we are being knowledgeable about each, those purpose kung bakit kailangan natin itong kind of food. Yun pala, para ganito, ganyan. So, according sa National Nutrition Council, etong Go, Grow, and Glow foods plays important role para sa atin and tapos na natin intindihin yan. So, yun nga. We know that Go Foods is for the energy, Glow Foods is for the bodybuilding, and the Glow Foods is for protection para sa katawan natin, sa mga diseases. Ganun siya. So, yun nga. Kapag kakain tayo ng breakfast, ay, ba't ganun? Parang naulit lang din pala siya. Pero ibang design na pero okay, never mind. So, yun nga, go foods for energy such as, kasi syempre, itong mga go foods, there are the main source of fuel para makapaggawa tayo ng mga dapat nating gawin sa 24 hours, 'di ba? Kaya pag uwi natin ng bahay, we are tired, we want to sleep kasi na-consume na yung energy natin from the meal that we eat from the very start of the day. The Glow Foods, ayan lang naman. O, sige. Ayan, Glow Foods, vitamins, minerals to keep the body healthy. Sa Grow Foods naman,
Go.
protein para sa muscles and bones. Tapos sa Glow Foods for the eyes and skin natin. Remember, 'di ba sabi nila na kapag kumain daw tayo ng carrots, para pang malinaw ng mata, 'di ba? I think it is true talaga. Kasi
Mm.
kasi yun nga, sabi dito, strengthen the immune system, maintain healthy skin and eyes. So meaning, nadadamay talaga yung, hala si ate pa, prevent diseases, ganon. And ayun na nga, dito na tayo pupunta. And malapit na tayong matapos. Okay, so common unhealthy meal patterns. So, for you, what is the unhealthy meal pattern? Sige nga, let's try. Magsa-search
Mm.
pa yun ng sagot.
Unhealthy meal patterns para
Joke
sa
lang.
akin. Hindi ako magsi-search based on experience to at saka sinabi.
Okay.
Kapag, ano, kakakain mo lang is kakain ka ulit. Kahit
Mhm.
like, di ka pa gutom, is nag-reach out ka first na.
Yes,
Ay,
tama.
eating between meals, ganun.
Yes. Ako din naman, yan din naman kasi yung struggle. Yan din yung struggle. So, itong lesson na to, para din to sa akin. So, ayan na, malalaman na, we will now be, mag, maintindihan na natin ngayon what are the common unhealthy meal patterns. So, some daily meals are not balanced. Hindi siya nagiging balance kasi syempre, nagsiskip tayo ng meal, hindi tayo nagbe-breakfast, yan. I told you, breakfast is the important meal of the day kasi yun yung yun yung magiging basehan ng energy natin eh. Yun yung magiging from matapos yung day natin. So breakfast talaga. Yun nga, hindi tayo kumakain ng fruits and vegetables, more on
Mm.
sugary foods. Ako, mahilig kasi ako sa sugar talaga. And frequent junk food consumption. Yan. Yun yung sabi sa record mo, Thea. These habits may lead to poor nutrition and health problems. Okay? So, now we discussed the unhealthy meal patterns. You will now know
Mm.
what yung balanced meal principles. Okay? Including the the Go, Grow, Glow foods. So, again, according to the National Nutrition Council ulit, dapat
Oh.
pala talaga sa meal natin, hindi nawawala sa meal natin ang Go Foods, Grow Foods. So like, I was thinking that, so like parang sa breakfast pa lang, may tatlo ka na agad, lunch, may tatlo ka, dinner, may tatlo ka din. So parang grabe na ang galing kasi if ever we follow those balanced meal principle, parang grabe, I think magiging efficient yung pagiging healthy person natin. Kasi, breakfast pa lang, kompleto ka na sa grow foods. Pati lunch, tatlo. Dinner, tatlo. So, it will, it will really ensures yung body natin
Mm.
to get all the necessary nutrients, di ba? So, magiging healthy tayo kasi yung body natin, nare-receive niya yung tamang nutrients. Remember, sa Bible, Daniel, di ba? Sabi niya, 10 days, humingi lang siya ng 10 days. And I believe itong principle na to is being used even before during the ancient times, thanks to Daniel. So like in 10 days, sabi niya doon, 10 days, give us 10 days and ito yung kakainin natin. So ano kaya nangyari, 'di ba? Naging healthy sila. So to end,
Mm.
'di ba? May tatlong slides pa pala. So ayan, so we know the balanced meals na ha. Like breakfast, lunch, dinner, dapat tatlo, hindi nawawala yan. According yan sa National Nutrition Council. Now, we will compare daily meals. i-compare na natin siya. Kasi, syempre, pag we need to compare talaga para ma-determine natin if yung meal ba natin na kinakain is balanced ba or naglalak ba ng nutrients. So, i-compare natin. So, energy content. How we will be able to compare it pala. So, let's see. Let's ask ourselves pala if etong meal ba nito merong energy content, etong kinakain ba natin meron ba siyang bodybuilding nutrients for our bones, muscle, or kaya let's think that ito bang kinakain natin is may sufficient vitamins and minerals. So, ganun ha, para syempre maging aware tayo. And now, ayun, example pala. Ito yung mga example natin, balanced meal, unbalanced meal, and then the conclusion, a healthy meal should always include yon. The go foods for energy, grow foods for bodybuilding, grow foods for protection, and following these steps will promote better health and nutrients. So now, ito na. Malapit na tayo matapos. Congrats. Ayan na, malapit na tayo matapos, Thea. Isang slide and isang poster. But now, sa poster muna tayo. So, eto na. Ay, ba't ganun? Okay, yan. I have a poster here about the simple daily eating plan so that you can follow this. You can save this on your phone and then look, tignan mo lang para may masundan ikaw. So, ayan. Kikita mo ba? So, ayan. Simple daily eating plan. Ay, sorry, natatakpan yung video. Benefits of fruits and vegetables. Parang nagre-recall lang kasi talaga tayo, no? Tapos, okay. Rich in vitamins and minerals, strengthen immune system, prevent chronic diseases. Daily, ayan, dito na tayo. Ito yung importante. Daily requirement. So, dito natin malalaman kung ilang intake dapat yung makuha natin. So, in a day, we have, ay, bakit nawala? Yung intake ng fruits and vegetables natin sa day pala is tig 3. So, paano yun? Yung 3 na yun. Ito na yung example. So, like, sa breakfast, 3 different kinds of fruits ba? Or, basta, hindi different na fruits, pero 3? Or, ganun din ba sa vegetables? So, I don't know bakit may ganito yung ChatGPT green, orange. So, ito na nga. Sa breakfast pala natin dapat may, ito na hati, kasi ito yung importante eh. Sa daily plan natin, yung breakfast natin, dapat meron tayong banana, may apple slices tayo, spinach omelette. So, as you can see, may dalawang fruits intake na tayo, at dalawang different kinds of fruits na tayo sa breakfast natin. Tapos may gulay. And then meron ding may gulay tayo. And then meron ding grow foods. Kasi omelette so may egg tayo. Then sa snacks natin, meron tayong carrot sticks dapat. And may orange slices. So, ilan na yung intake ng natin, ng fruits natin. 3, diba? Kasi sa isang day, meron tayong banana, may apple tayo, and then may orange tayo. And then, sa vegetables naman natin, may spinach tayo, then carrot. So, 2 pa lang yung sa vegetables natin. Then, sa lunch, need natin ng brown rice, grilled fish, and veggie salad. So, now, we achieve the daily requirement na need natin sa isang day na meron dapat tayong 3 fruits and 3 vegetables. And for dinner naman, we can eat whole wheat bread, chicken breast, broccoli, and bell peppers. So, naiintindihan mo ba? Okay. And now, dito na, 3 slides lang to. Okay, eto na tayo. So, sabi, ito Kung ikukwento ko na lang to para mabilis. Okay, meron kasing isang study si Magdalena Mititelu. I don't know if tama yung pronunciation. And in-examine nila the effects of the over junk food consumption on consumer health. And itong study daw na to is conducted among the Romanian population using a questionnaire-based cross-sectional study. And yung mga patterns, ini-study din nila, and yung mga risk. So, for you to understand this, kasi ito yung issue mo daw, ilang taon ka na ba? 16. So, okay. Bakit ayaw mag-ano nito? Okay. So, sa mail natin, Thea, dapat pala, I mean, throughout the discussion and lesson, hindi natin pinag-usapan, hindi natin in-include yung mga, kahit very light na ano lang, di ba, na mga, hindi natin in-include ang sugary foods. Iniiwasan natin yan. Processed food. But we are encouraged to eat only chicken. Sige, okay lang naman. You can go order fried chicken, fish, meat. But don't eat too much excessive. Just eat on the moderate. And don't forget to eat. So now, we will proceed to your activity because we're almost done. We're done na pala sa ating, hindi pala. May quote pa pala. Pero never mind, kakat ko na lang. So, we're almost done sa ating discussion and lecture. And now, we will have our activity na, Thea. For our activity, you will have to write a short reflection or just a simple understanding. You will have to write it regarding about health, but basing it sa ating belief. So, I will send you a Bible verse. It is found in Genesis 1, verse, kita. Nasa to write a short reflection na lang. Sa paper. Okay? Pero if you're done, you can read it to me and show it to me.
Nabigyan mo na yung kanina.
Mag-shot. Mag-shot yan. Okay. Can you read it to me, Thea?
The verse,
Can you... Para rinig sa video. Sorry.
Okay, the verse Genesis 1 verse 29 reminds you that God provided us natural food from the earth to help people live and stay healthy while living. It shows that plants, fruits, and seeds are part of God's gifts for our nourishment and well-being. Because of this, I believe taking care of our health and appreciating God's provision is also a way of honoring Him.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And then, yun nga, tama yung I agree with you that God has already provided the food that we have to eat na lang. Okay? From the very start, from the beginning, imagine sinulat yan Genesis 1. So meaning, from the beginning, talagang I think we have to really follow kung ano yung ibinigay sa atin ng Panginoon. Every herb, sabi dyan, Thea? Those herb that are, diba, nag-aano ng seeds. Ano ba yon? Mga fruits and vegetables, diba? Okay, alright. Now, we will proceed naman to me. And then, share your thoughts. Hindi na lang kita papasulatan para, na tayo.
Kung dito,
Yung sa appreciate.
healthy food. Ano ba yun?
Oo. And tell it to me who quoted that.
Number 5 na. Okay. Eating healthy foods fills your body with energy and nutrients. Imagine yourself smiling back at you and saying thank you. Health is a priceless wealth. Invest while you can.
Okay.
So, ang masasabi ko dyan ay ang galing.
Bakit ang galing? Uy, wag ka na mag-joke time. Dapat ano.
Eating at, kasi eating at the food will fill our body with nutrients. And yung sinabi niyo, imagine yourself smiling back. Yung for me, imagine yourself na healthy sila. Pwede na yun.
Pwede na yun. Choppy ka, Teya. Okay.
Hindi ko na kasi lang.
So, to end this discussion, gagawa tayo daw ng commitment card. And, kailangan mo permahan yun, okay lang? Okay lang ba yun? So, to end this, thank you so much. Uy, pakita mo naman yung mukha mo. Okay. To end this, thank you so much for, having readiness, willingness to learn, Teya. And I hope you learned a lot. And maayos na natin yung issue mo. So, ngayon, for the last na pala talaga, ano yung mga natutunan mo? Ano yung pinaka-overall mo? To end this, overall na natutunan mo, ano yung nakuha mong lesson na ano?
Ang nakuha ko dyan sa lecture mo ay how to prepare paano mag-meal plan. And dahil sa lecture na yan, naalala ko ulit yung goal given.
Wow. Okay, thank you. Okay, so thank you so much. Let's end na this, and I hope na ma-apply mo yung mga knowledge na ito, and God bless you. Wait lang, magpipicture pa pala.